Hello everyone, it's Anne here. Welcome back. Today I have a very interesting video for you. We're going to be talking about different types of papers and what we do with it. I was having a conversation with a student of mine and we were talking about cleaning, and I hadn't realized how many different types of paper we use on a daily basis until I was having this conversation. So I thought it would be fun to share them with you and talk about some of the adjectives, vocabulary that we use with papers, and to talk about what we use with these different types of papers. All right, so let's get into this video. So the first most common paper that we all know of is a white piece of paper, or sometimes we call this a blank piece of paper with nothing on it. It's white, a blank piece of paper. For paper, usually we'll say a piece of paper or a sheet of paper. Okay, so this is a sheet of paper or a piece of paper. And we use this to take notes, to write on it. Sometimes we use it for printing or for copy. And this is the most common type of paper that we all know of. Now, in the US, we also have this kind of paper. This is what we call a paper towel. Paper towel. Sometimes, like if I spill something, I knock over something, and water or sauce that's all over the kitchen counter, I will tear. Okay, so here I can tear a piece of paper towel, and I will wipe down the kitchen counter. When we are cooking, we use a paper towel as well. So if I have like a piece of meat or a vegetable that I want to have it dried before I put it into the pan or into the oven, I might tear a piece of paper towel and just dry the food before I cook it. Some adjectives that we might use with paper towel, we might say this is a very strong paper towel, or it's very thick. We can also say it's great for heavy duty work. Heavy duty work is when you have a tough job, like if you spill water on the floor, you need a tough or a heavy duty paper towel to clean up or suck up the water. That reminds me, we also use absorbent. So I can say this paper towel is very absorbent, meaning that it will suck up the water easily. We describe this as one roll of paper towel. In a roll, there are several sheets. So I can tear this, and this would be one sheet of paper towel. This is a roll of toilet paper. And exactly what the name suggests, we use this in the bathroom, in the restroom. And again, we say this is a roll of toilet paper, but we have individual sheets. Okay, so if I tear one of this, I can say this is one sheet of toilet paper. And what do we use the toilet paper for? We use it to wipe our bum, or wipe our bum. Bum is a more polite colloquial term that we use to talk about our butt. Okay, so butt is more blunt, more straightforward. Or sometimes you might hear people say ass. That's another word for butt. But a more polite word that we use is bum, or you might hear people say bum. You hear parents tell the kids, sit on your bum. That means sit on your butt. They don't move. Next, we have what we call napkins. So these are napkins, or sometimes you might find this type of napkin at a restaurant. This is used at a restaurant or at home when you are eating. You will find napkins on the dining table, and we use this to wipe our mouth. Okay, so sometimes after we eat, we have sauce all over our mouth. We'll use a napkin and we'll wipe our mouth. Or if you're clumsy like me, I usually have a napkin when I eat, because sometimes I will spill food on the table and I will need a napkin to clean up the mess. It depends. If it's really bad, sometimes I will use a paper towel to clean it up. Or sometimes when I'm eating, I will drip, if there's sauce, the sauce will drip onto my clothes. So I will need a napkin to wipe off the sauce. So this is a napkin. It's very handy, meaning that it's very convenient. Last but not least, we have a box of tissues. So here I'm pulling out a piece of tissue. So this is a tissue. For tissues, we like it to be soft because we will use a tissue to blow our nose. So if you have allergies or if you're sick and you have runny nose, like there's water coming down your nose, you will use a tissue to wipe your nose or to blow your nose. We really use tissue for many different purposes. So I would say this is a multi-purpose use. We can also use tissues like when your hand is dirty, like if you want to clean your hand, we might use a tissue and, wipe our hands. So I am here wiping my hands. We use the word ply to talk about tissues or toilet papers. And the reason is because this is a sheet of paper, but it has like 2 layers, or we say 2-ply. So this is a 2-ply tissue, a 2-ply tissue. Same thing goes for toilet papers. Like if I really take it, I don't know if I can do this, but yeah, see like right here, I have a sheet, but then this is like 2-ply sheets. Yeah, so this is living in America, different types of papers that we use on a daily basis. I'm curious, let me know in the comments, in your country, do you have so many different types of papers that you use for different purposes, or you just have 1 or 2 that you use for everything, like a multi-purpose paper? I hope this was a fun video for you and you got something out of it. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.